Hey guys, welcome to today's video, and it is finally a part 2 of what if Krillin had never married 18. Okay, so if you watch the first part, the image that you've seen on screen now is what Krillin's future daughter Marin would look like. So yes, he's still named his daughter Marin, even though he did marry Marin. Okay, so look at the image. She's pretty much got all of her mother's features, a few little bits of Krillin in there, including his gi, his eyebrows, and just little bits of his features. And instead of the turtle hermit symbol on the gi, it's the Japanese kanji for father in honor of Krillin when he died. Okay, so if you watch the first part of this, is a quick recap. So in the first part, Trunks came back and told everyone about the androids, everything that had happened, and then they all went on to train. Now, Krillin, he used the hyperbolic time chamber to become a lot stronger. So at that point he became on par with Super Saiyan Goku on Namek. So he got incredibly strong. And now it came to the androids. Goku, he got the heart virus. So then he was taken away. And Trunks and future Marin showed up. And Gohan took, after Yamcha took Goku away, Gohan made sure Marin, Bulma and Yajirobe had gotten away. So just like in the original story. So instead of Krillin finding Dr. Gero after Android 20 had been destroyed, 19 sorry, Tien found him and he was beaten down because Krillin had enough strength to destroy Gero. So the same story happens here. Gero gets killed and they fly off, and then Vegeta fights 18. Then when all the Z fighters come to fight with him, at this point Krillin stands back for a little bit till he sees all of his friends getting beaten up, and he joins in. He fires a lot of Destructo Discs, similar to the technique he used in Super, and he teams up with Piccolo and Tien. Krillin is distracting the androids with the Destructo Discs, they're just avoiding them with ease. Piccolo's charging a special beam cannon, and Krillin clears the Destructo Discs, and from behind that Tien uses a solar flare to blind 17 and 18, and then Piccolo comes in and fires a special beam cannon through 17's chest. It didn't kill him. Then Krillin comes and just destroys him. When 18 recovers, she sees bits of her brother and Tien's right in front of her, so she just wipes him out. Then her and 16 commence to just beating down the Z fighters. So all of them get badly destroyed, and then they just head off to Roshi's. So Vegeta was still unconscious, so Krillin carried him after him and Piccolo took a sensory beam, and they carried Tien's body with them. So now they've told Gohan and Yamcha to bring Goku to Master Roshi's to stay safe. So everyone is at Roshi's. Alright, so here's where we continue. The last part of the video, we saw that there had been an explosion. Ginger Town, there had been something happening. I think you all know what that is. So, as everyone sits down, Piccolo he decides that he has to go and fuse with Kami. Because there's no point in Dragon Balls right now. I mean, come on, Tien's dead. He can't get revived with the Earth Dragon Balls anyway, so not real much of a help to them right now. So Piccolo goes and fuses with Kami. While the androids, they're not going on this little road trip they won before. 16 and 18, they are pissed. They're going to head out straight to Goku's, looking to destroy him. So while Z fighters are concealing their energy, trying to figure out a plan, Krillin is bonding with his future daughter, figuring out her life, and he realizes that she is actually really strong. And she tells him that when the androids arrived in their timeline, Krillin and Gohan were fighting them together as they were the last two. And when Krillin, he'd been knocked down, he couldn't move, he said to Gohan, "Protect my daughter. You have to stay safe. You're the only one with the potential to beat these guys. Go off, train, but please, Gohan, promise me that you will keep Marin safe." As Gohan was trying to get away, the androids attacked, and Krillin, with his last bit of strength, he used the Solar Flare, allowing Gohan to get away. So Krillin had a chance to survive, but he used his last bit of energy to make sure Gohan could get away. Knowing this, Krillin and Gohan just listen intensely to his story. Gohan, he already had a lot of respect for Krillin. Now he has more, and now they are both more determined to defeat the androids. So they go straight out and start training. But Gohan, he can sense Cell. None of the others can, but Gohan has this little connection. I wouldn't know how to explain it, but he can sense Cell. And I'd say it's through his connection with Piccolo. But he tells Trunks. So the three of them go off, and Marin demands to go with them. So the four of them head off, and Piccolo's gone off to fight Cell. But as this is happening, Cell and Piccolo are evenly matched. And Piccolo, he's just getting used to this power that he's getting from Kami. So he's getting stronger and stronger. And as the rest of them arrive, Cell goes to use the Solar Flare to escape, but Marin already clicks onto it. So she closes her eyes and quickly flies to block Cell's escape route and just smashes him into the ground. You know what you're going to say? Is Marin that strong to knock down First Form Cell? No, she's not. It's just because she caught him off guard. Cell thought that they'd all been blinded and that he could just slip away. But that's not the case. Marin has kept him there, and things are getting worse for Cell now. Vegeta has arrived. So he's got to deal with 3 Saiyans, a Super Namekian, and 2 of the strongest Earthlings. So Cell is pretty much, he's cornered. But as we all know, Cell is very cunning. He grabs onto Krillin and uses him as a bargaining chip. He said, "Let me go, or I will destroy him." So Piccolo and Gohan back down, and so does Trunks. Marin's like, he'll never allow you to take advantage of him like that. He's too strong-willed. So Cell calls Marin's bluff and starts to drink Krillin. His energy is zapping away from him. Merin fires a huge ki blast of energy, fires a Masenko right at Cell's head, knocks him down. Krillin barely survives. He's hanging on just. Cell gets up and fires a shot at Merin. Gohan, remembering what Merin said about the future, him promising Krillin to protect her, he jumps in front of the blast and fires a Masenko back at it. But Gohan, he's not even close to strong enough to hold his own against Cell. But he blocks some of the blast, but he takes a lot of damage. Gohan is unconscious, and again he's dying. And Merin, she quickly goes over to her father and Gohan's bodies, make sure they're okay. This is when Piccolo, that's it. Now Cell has just attacked Gohan as well. Piccolo fires full power Masenko himself at Cell, and it wipes out half of his body. Vegeta, he just laughs. Cell regenerates, and well, I'd say that between the three remaining fighters, Piccolo, Vegeta, and Trunks, they'd kill him, but just to make this a bit more interesting for later on down the line, I'd say that Cell does not regenerate, and he pretends to fall to the ground and die. So then, as the others are tending to Gohan and Krillin, Vegeta flies off. He's like, "Oh, that was boring. I'm gonna go find the androids." Cell regenerates and just burrows underground in his current form, just to escape. So he'll be back, and he'll have a vengeance now. So they have to take Gohan and Krillin back to Roshi's. Gohan is angry, and Krillin just says, "That's it. Another menace has arrived." And what Piccolo says to him, "I've just killed him." Krillin goes, "No, you haven't. I can sense him." Now Cell has absorbed a lot of Krillin's power. But someone level to a Super Saiyan, that's a lot of strength for Cell to absorb. So he's gotten a lot stronger rather than just think of how many humans he would have had to absorb to gain that much power. So now Cell he's a lot stronger than what he originally was, at the point where he could defeat 17 and Piccolo. But Piccolo, he just caused that much damage because it was his rage. He put every last drop of energy into that blast. And Cell knew 3-on-1, 2 Super Saiyans, and Piccolo, he didn't stand a chance. So that's why Cell got away. Alright, so Krillin says, "No, he's not dead. We need to use the hyperbolic time chamber now." So they go and they tell Vegeta as well. They all go up to the lookout. Krillin makes Yamcha go in as well. So first, it's Gohan and Piccolo. And in the time chamber, Piccolo is determined to drag out the Super Saiyan in Gohan. And this Gohan, he's more determined. He wants to kill Cell. He wants to destroy the androids. He knows what they can do, and he's already seen the damage that they've caused. So Gohan, he trains a lot more intensely. And with Piccolo training him instead of Goku, he knows how to get the best out of Gohan. He can see that power within him, and he knows how to get the best out of him. So Gohan, he achieves Super Saiyan form a lot quicker. And Like as normal, he shows glimpses of Super Saiyan 2. He's nearly there. If they just had a bit longer, Gohan would have achieved this form. So they come out, and Gohan is now the strongest fighter there. Piccolo, because of training with such a strong partner, he's just a bit weaker than Gohan. So now, Trunks and Vegeta go in, and they become as strong as what they did before. So no difference there. Then Krillin goes in with Marin. So this is an interesting thing. Father and daughter, they've only just met. Krillin died when she was 4 years old. So they get that father-daughter bond that they never really got a chance to develop when she was a child. And with Krillin being so strong, and Marin already being so strong, they go to the next level. They manage to spend a full year in there. Krillin and his daughter, they achieve new techniques, and they ascend past anything that any human has achieved before. Well, now Krillin has created even more techniques. He's become stronger, and he has taught them to his daughter. As they come out, Krillin says that Yamcha must go in, and he goes in with Piccolo, because Yamcha, he'll need a partner. He'll need someone to drive him on. Without Tien there, he doesn't have his normal rival. So Piccolo and Yamcha, they train for a year. This has a boost on Piccolo, but it's about enough to get him on par with Gohan. And Yamcha, he gets up to the level of the Super Saiyan on Namek. So even though he has achieved such power now, he is still the weakest fighter. This is where it gets ridiculous with power scaling, really. Yamcha, that is as strong as a Super Saiyan, is the weakest one of the Z fighters. I think that's pretty weird, but that's how it's gonna go. So now Goku has woken up, and Cell has found 18 and 16. So there's no 17, so Cell can't achieve its perfect form, or so you'd think. So 16 is as strong as ever, but first form Cell, because he's absorbed all of Krillin's power, he's got that edge on him. He's even more powerful than 16 in his first form. So Cell just beats them both down. He absorbs 18. Now he's in his second form. 16, he's smart. He tries to run, but Cell just keeps closing him down, and he absorbs him. So Cell, he achieves a new form. A form we have not seen before, one that is stronger than his perfect form. Cell has reached a new level. So now Goku's woken up. He goes up to the lookout himself. He knows everything that's going on like he did before, but he can also sense how strong Cell is, and he decides to go in the chamber with Gohan. So Gohan is teaching Goku a bit, so he's making him even stronger, and Goku, he knows that Gohan's on the edge of something new. So guys, that's where I'm going to leave it. So let me know what you think of this what if. Let me know how you think it's going to go. And most importantly, let me know what you think that Cell's new form should look like. Because I'm going to spend a few days trying to create this. trying to design what his new form will look like, and I'd love to have your input on it. So guys, as always, thank you for watching. If you liked it, please hit that like button, leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you.